Welcome back to Mind Upgrade. I'm so glad you're here. Most people spend their entire lives as a passenger to their own biology, reacting to the world instead of creating it. But what if the keys to your physical health and your mental freedom were already inside you? Today, we are exploring a concept that changed my life. The idea that if a thought can make you sick, it can also make you well. Before we dive into the science of how to rewrite your biology, take a second to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Our mission here is to give you the tools to upgrade your consciousness every single week, so you don't miss a single step of this journey. Now, let's look at the architecture of your new self. Most of us are living in a state where our bodies are on autopilot, conditioned by past traumas and addicted to the stress of an imagined future. But what if you could reinvent your biology simply by changing how you think, act, and feel? Today, we are exploring the science of transformation. How to move from a state of survival to a state of creation. Many of the greatest breakthroughs in understanding the human mind come from moments of deep crisis. Imagine being at the peak of your life, only to have it come to a crashing halt through a physical tragedy. When the medical world tells you that surgery and permanent physical limitations are your only options, you are faced with a choice. Accept the diagnosis as your final destiny, or look inward. There is an innate intelligence within you, the same power that keeps your heart beating and digests your food, that is always trying to move toward healing. To access it, you have to weigh what you know against what is possible. Why is change so difficult? It's because emotions are a chemical record of the past. When you experience a stressful event, your brain takes a snapshot. Every time you remember that event, your body produces the exact same chemistry as if the event were happening right now. Your body is so objective that it cannot tell the difference between a real-life experience and an emotion you are fabricating by memory alone. Eventually, your body becomes addicted to these stress hormones. You begin to seek out problems and frustration just to satisfy that chemical craving. You become addicted to a life you don't even like. Living in stress is living in survival. In survival mode, we are constantly scanning our environment for danger. This knocks our brain and body out of balance, but the research shows a miraculous alternative: heart coherence. By practicing elevated emotions like gratitude, appreciation, and kindness for just 15 minutes a day, you can actually change your biology. You can upregulate genes for health, downregulate genes for disease, and increase your body's primary immune defense by 50%, simply by changing your emotional state. To truly heal, you must go through an overcoming process. By the time we reach midlife, 95% of who we are is a set of memorized behaviors, emotional reactions, and hardwired attitudes. To upgrade your mind, you must move through these three stages. The philosopher, knowledge. You learn the theory of how the brain and body work. The initiate, experience. You apply that knowledge. You catch yourself thinking negative thoughts, and you stop. You choose a new way of being. The master, wisdom. You repeat this until it becomes innate. You have taught your body to understand what your mind intellectually knows. When you get beyond the voice that says, "I can't," or "it's too hard," you step into the unknown. This is where the magic happens. When you relax your heart and become more conscious than your stress, you experience resonance. This is the aha moment, the signature of true insight. You are not a victim of your biology. You are the architect of your future. If you can make yourself sick with a thought, imagine what you can do when you master that thought to make yourself well. Remember, this isn't just information, it's an invitation to an initiation. Knowledge is only the first step. It's when you apply it that you gain the wisdom to change your life. If you felt a spark of insight today, please give this video a like. It helps the algorithm share this message with others who might be trapped in a cycle of stress and need this breakthrough. Until next time, keep upgrading your mind.